Hi friends, and welcome back to Beloved Reviews. If you're new here on this channel, I share with you delightful, family-friendly, and faith-based movies and television shows. Happy Wednesday, y'all. I'm like, wow, just saying happy Wednesday, I'm like, I literally feel like we just came off the weekend. Like, seriously, like it was just Sunday and we already on Wednesday. Where is the time going, y'all? Y'all tell me how y'all feeling about this time. Is it getting away from y'all? Or y'all feel like it's moving too slow, it's moving too fast, or blah? Girl, I ain't noticed. I've been just too busy doing what I gotta do. I got a lot of stuff going on, girl. Let me know in the comment section how y'all feeling about that, because literally just saying that in this moment, I'm like, where how did we get here? How did we get here? Anyways, y'all, I am so excited to be spending this time with y'all. And forgive me for looking down because I'm looking at the time, because I don't have a lot of time right now. And I know I should have got on here a lot earlier. I should have, but I'm getting better. I am determined to handle my time or manage my time a lot better than I have been lately, and feeling so rushed. And I don't want the videos to feel rushed, like I'm just trying to hurry up and get away from y'all. Y'all know I love y'all and I care about y'all, everything like that. We cool. But yeah, I don't have a lot of time right now. I know I have to be off at a certain time, and I'm hoping, because I was gonna do another video. I wasn't even gonna do a review. I was gonna do another video because I knew that I didn't have a whole lot of time, and I thought if I did this other video that I wanted to do, it probably won't take up a lot of time. But then again, it is me that we're talking about. So, child, every time I be thinking that it's gonna be quick, 10-15 minutes, next thing I know, we 25 minutes, almost 30 minutes in, and all of this is like, can you be quiet sometimes, love? No, I can't be quiet. Okay, that's that's what we're here for. We're here to talk, we're here to chat. Okay, so anyways, back to y'all. Y'all see how I be doing? On me. How are y'all doing? How are y'all feeling? Where my light at? Y'all give me a minute. Okay, now we good. I'm like, where's my light? Something is missing. Something is wrong. Something is off. What in the world? But we good. We back on track now. Anyways, like I was saying, how are y'all doing? How y'all feeling? How was y'all day? What are y'all up to? How's the work week going? I know we probably like, what, a week out from Christmas now? Or yeah, probably like a week out by now. So how y'all feeling? Where are y'all? For those of you who actually celebrating into this whole thing, like, are you done with your Christmas shopping? Or are you doing a last minute something? Are you ordering online? You looking out for your packages? What is going on? Y'all tell me. Let me know in the comments how it's going for y'all. But for me in that area, no, I'm not in the hustle and bustle. I don't have all that going on. But I do enjoy seeing all of y'all going around doing all y'all little fun things and all the shenanigans, getting everything ready for y'all family gatherings. And for those of you who are traveling mercies to all of you who are traveling, whether it's bus, train, vehicle, airplane, all of that. I just hope y'all have a safe holiday, a safe rest of the year. I mean, we know it's been enough stuff going on, so I that's my prayer, that you all stay safe out there. Put the Lord first, be in your Bible, make sure you pray before you go anywhere, and pray while you're on your way anywhere. Just don't stop praying, okay? But anyway, just y'all please let me know in the comments how y'all doing, how y'all feeling, because y'all know we like to start these videos off like that, making sure we get our check-in, because we family. We got to make sure everybody all right. Y'all all right? Y'all good? Y'all good now? Okay, all right. Okay, don't make like nobody ain't ask y'all. Okay, don't do that. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started with our special feature today, which is titled A New Orleans Noel. Oh, y'all, you can find this film streaming right now on Tubi. But first, let me tell y'all what this film is about. Sparks fly between an architect and her handsome counterpart as she spends Christmas with his family in New Orleans. Now, my friends, y'all know, okay, this was cute. It was adorable and cute and everything. Okay, it definitely had, because I was going to do a video talking about my red flags for holiday films, because I was listening to a podcast one time and they was asking about that. I was like, what? Do I even have any red flags? I know I got some, but I didn't really think about it until that moment. So I was gonna do a quick video about it. I'll probably do that tomorrow or something. I don't know. So at some point we're gonna talk about that. But that came to my mind right now because, like I just said, this film is adorable. It was cute. It was cutesy. And because it had all what I like to call them green flags, okay? I love stories where characters reconnect for that second chance. Almost like they never really got a first chance. For whatever reason, the first chance they never really happened. And here they are as grown adults, and you know, life circled back around. So I do appreciate them kind of stories. So that right off the bat, when I seen that, I'm like, okay, I'm in here. I'm hooked. Go ahead. Let's do this. Okay, I'm in for the ride. But let me, before we get into the characters, the scenery here was so beautiful and lovely. Because if you're like me, never been to New Orleans, like, it was like, I mean, we know every city, every state has its parts that is not the best, right? And when you're a tourist, most people try to go to the places that are the best, you know, for sight and scenery and all that kind of sightseeing and all kind of different things like that. So the scenery here was so lovely, but I couldn't help but think that I know it got to be some pretty rough parts there, and they stand away from them kind of parts. So I did appreciate this historic district that they were in. I don't even know what it is, exactly what part of New Orleans they were actually in, because like I said, I never visited there. So it was very refreshing, and I felt like I literally went there because they focused a lot, like the camera work really narrowed in on the historical, like the history of this place. I mean, the houses and all of it was just beautiful to watch, behold. I just wanted to step into the scene, step into the screen and take a ride on the train with Grace and Anthony and all of that. And then on top of that, our main characters here, they are architects. That's right. Yeah, architects. Yeah. So they are architects, and that is their focus. It is their job. Like Grace, she knew all the ins and outs of New Orleans. Like, she knew historically, she knew the books of what this place represented, all the different things. And so she knew all of that, all the book smart, she had it. But what she didn't know was those places, like if you are born and raised there, like what are some of the, take me to the best eateries, okay? Take me to where it's popping at, okay? I want the experience of a native here. I don't want to, don't show me the little tourist stuff, okay? I can read about that. Take me where it's happening. Take me where it's at. I love that part of the movie when she told him, when she told Anthony that. I was like, okay, I feel you, girl. I feel you, girl. But look at me getting ahead of myself. So yes, here we are introduced to Grace. Grace is a sweetheart doing her thing. She is an architect, which is pretty cool. I mean, for a woman, you don't necessarily hear that all the time, that a woman is an architect. So I really enjoyed that aspect. I love, you know, like her aura. It was very welcoming. It was inviting. She was just sweet, a darling. I mean, you felt like you could be friends with Grace. Like, y'all can hang out, y'all can chill, y'all can talk the talk and have a good time. Okay, so she was very excited. But the thing about Grace is, and I guess we kind of did get into it in the film, but I now that I'm thinking about it, talking to y'all, processing the thing with Grace. Grace has this thing where she never stays at one place too long, and that's very interesting for a woman to be that way. We hear that a lot about men. That's come almost like it's no surprise a lot of different times, but when a woman is that way, it's just like something that you really want to dig into, and you're like, okay, I gotta know the root of this, what has happened. Obviously some trauma has taken place, because that's just not the thing. I find, because I'm a girl, the girls, we like to be stable. We love consistency. We appreciate consistency. We appreciate that makes us feel safe when, you know, when we know what to expect, when we know that things are reliable, dependable, circumstances, people, all the things like that. So that was very interesting that homegirl Grace can't stay at one place real long. And so she get this special job here in New Orleans. and she ran into, well, kind of indirectly ran into Anthony. Her and her friend, her and her homegirl was kind of strolling down the sidewalk and everything, looking around. You know how we do. We doing stuff. And then you see from a distance, you're like, okay, I know that ain't. It's been a minute since I've been in college, but I ain't gonna forget this face. I ain't gonna forget this face. I mean, y'all know. You know how I go, right? So you're like, okay, oh, okay. The memory's coming back. It's coming back, right? You look at your homegirl, y'all exchange that look. Y'all like, okay, we know what's up. But we ain't really ready to say what it is yet. And until I get a better, my mind catch up to my reality of what's going on. And then you look, you're like, okay, yeah. Oh, that's homeboy. That's Anthony. That's Anthony. And she pulled her homegirl to the side and tried to hide where he walked by or whatever. He didn't appear to recognize them or to see them at all while they ducking and hiding like that. But it was like, okay, Grace, what is going on? What happened with this guy? This guy got you hiding, okay? Some guy from college? Are you telling me he still got that hold on you from college, girl? What is up? So I was all up in the business, right? I'm looking at anything. And so Grace do fill her homegirl in, even though she kind of knew a little bit too, because her homegirl they've been friends since college and stuff too. So they were like, okay, this is interesting. And so Grace was like, okay, she got her, got everything together. She like, what are the chances? That was an off chance. I'll make sure it don't happen again, okay? Because I want to be out of this town real in a hot quick minute, so I ain't gotta worry about seeing him like that. Let me get this job done. She got hired to do some rebuilding, some remodeling here. And when she show up at the property, okay, when she run into, you run into Anthony, girl. You run into Anthony all tall and dressed to impress. Okay, we ain't finna act like we don't see. We ain't finna act like we don't see what's up, okay? We see. Anyway, so he like, what you doing here? You acting like I ain't see you. He saw you, girl, when you was hiding. I was like, Anthony, that you played that real cool, because I would have thought that you ain't see her either. You ain't see them either. So I love how you did that, okay? I love that, Anthony. You did your thing. Okay, I see you. Anyway. And so he let her know, like, what? Like, this is his job. He was basically hired here. And she's like, what? Okay, we taking it back to the college days when me and you was always competing and who always won? Me? Don't act like you don't remember, okay? We about to do this right now here as grown people. And so she get this a surprise. She was ready. Grace was ready. Like, she knows she gifted and she knows what she does. And she's good at what she does, okay? She got to show you again at this age and this season we could do this, right? And so she find out that it is Anthony's grandmother that hired her. So he kind of got a little bit of the upper hand. At least she feels that way in a sense, but she ain't finna show that. And I'm like, okay, Grace, I'm loving it, girl. Hold your head up, be confident. Don't let them see you sweat, okay? Don't let them do that. Anthony's grandmother is super, super sweet, played by, I think, what's her name is? Let me see. Because I almost want to say the name, but I'm like, I don't want to be wrong. I'm pretty sure, okay, yeah, it is Patti LaBelle. Let me tell you, I love when Patti LaBelle plays in different films and even TV shows, because they usually have her play somebody mama, somebody grandmama, and she just has that about herself. I mean, for those of us from urban communities, she has, like, it's that sense of familiarity that you like, okay, this is like somebody you know in your family. We love, this is the grandma that pulling your chin. Come on, sugar, I hug you, make you feel better, just with one word, one look, and you just feel like you can do anything, you accomplish anything. So she has that same feel even in this, she has that same thing, like that warmness, that coziness that you can open up and talk to, like that grandmama, and she is like that in this film. And even she truly gets her grandson Anthony. Like, she understands him to the T. It's like she knew what she was doing. You hired Grace, okay? you hire, I'm about to call her Patti, okay? Miss Brown, you knew what you were doing, okay? You hired Grace and you knew because you knew your grandson was not over this girl, okay? He's still single and everything. You knew your grandson was still hung up over this girl since college, and you hired her. Didn't want to act like, well, she is the best of the best. She does what she does. I just thought you needed a little help. Don't you need a little bit of help, sugar? Miss Brown, okay? It's not that you knew what you was doing, and he even said, okay, I see what you're doing, all right? But he ain't trying to let all of that get in the way. But lo and behold, you know, they will end up happening, y'all. They end up working side by side. Even though they had different visions for Anthony's grandma in place, like Anthony seemed like he more wanted to modernize things, take stuff out, put new things in, and Grace was on the other end, like, no, she wants to preserve the history. This is historical. She wanted something that just was more that remind you of family and still had that New Orleans style, a bit of history there. She didn't want none of that to go away. She wanted to preserve all the wonderful things about it, but at the same time she wanted to put a little, just a tad bit, just a sprinkle of sparkle there. And I was more on Grace and I saw more of her vision, and it took a minute for Anthony to get there. But the thing was with this film, which I love, let me say, okay, one of the things, the events that they had was the Jingle Bell Hop. I think it was the Jingle Bell Hop. Yeah, that was so much fun. I literally felt like I was playing too. Like they had to go around the city, and certain bells were hitting around the city, and like the people who got the most bells found the most bells to get the ultimate ornament, find the ultimate ornament on the tree, and that person wins. And so Grace and Anthony were on teams. They were on the same team, and they were doing their thing. And I felt Grace when she was like, this is the most fun she has had in a minute. And I felt that way because it's like when you become adults, sometimes it's so easy to like forget about having fun because you're so used to doing adulting. I mean, you're so used to, you got to do the things that adults are expected to do. You got to work, you got to take care of yourself, you got to probably take care of other people, take care of things, and it's like this ongoing cycle, and it can feel like you're kind of stuck in this cycle. It's very rare. It's like you almost have to plan for the fun. And I love that in this film, and I believe they both Grace and Anthony were learning that yeah, this is all right to plan fun, but what about making life in general fun? What about seeing, like, just living and stop, I mean, really living and having a good time, even in the things that you have to do that is expected for you to do. I mean, there are some things where you have to take care of responsibilities, but what about just living? And that's what I took away from this film. Like, make every moment, make everything that you have to do, make it an experience, make it the moment, because you're not going to get that chance again. You're not going to be able to relive this day again. You're not going to be able to relive this moment again. So why not make it the moment, right? And so forgive me, y'all. So that's what I took away from this film. I had a good time. I love that Jingle Bell Hop. I love the different parades that they had in the film. I love the connection that both Anthony and Grace share. I love that the different things that they bonded over, which was a little bit of that trauma that they both carried for some time, that they were skeptical of letting people in. And that was one of the things with Grace and why she moved around so much. It's because she lost a great deal. And to stand still and to have that thought, that time to think about those losses, it makes you almost like you're experiencing that all over again. You're living that all over again. And so I love that throughout this experience here, she finally found a home with, you know, someone special and stuff. It was just really, really cute. And like I said, I love the second chances. I love those moments. I love those kind of films where you met when you were like a kid, whether it was high school or college, for whatever reason, life went on, and then life circled back around, and you're like, wow, could this be it? Could this be the time? And you're getting to know this person all over again, but it's like at the same time, you still see that little kid there. and I love that because they still saw that college kid in each other. Like, yes, they grown, they changed, they matured in a lot of different ways, but the things that are special and that what makes you like the coolest kid ever, okay? Like, they did not lose that, and I hope that y'all don't lose that. Like, I hope that that inner child in y'all, that you let it out, okay? Live your life, have a good time in the Lord, of course, but yeah, make today the day. But yeah, once again, this film is titled A New Orleans Noel, and you can find it streaming on Tubi. But before I leave y'all for today, y'all know we have to get into the scripture. Wow, we're already 20 minutes in. See, this is what I'm talking about. You see, this is why I can't be like that, talking about I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here. I need to be up in and out and all that kind of stuff. Because look what happened. That's what happened. Every time I talk about these things, I travel back to that moment, into the film. Okay, it's like I'm reliving it all over again. Then I got a lot to say, a lot of different things to tell y'all about and stuff. I can see their faces. I can see the scenery. Child, y'all know how I do. Child, I love it. Okay, but anyway, so we are coming out of Psalms 39. Yeah, Psalms 39 verse 6. This is real, y'all. This is real, okay? Surely every man walks about like a shadow. Surely they busy themselves in vain. He heaps up riches and does not know who would gather them. That's real, y'all. You gotta start chasing. Gotta start chasing them things and live your life. But anyways, that's all I have for y'all for this video. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. Please remember to leave your thoughts, your prayers, your overall take in the comment section below, because y'all know I love hearing from y'all. And yes, we need to talk. We need to talk, okay? We need to chat below. I'm saying, okay? I'm saying now. Don't be scared. Don't be scared now. So until next time, may the Lord bless and keep you both now and forevermore.